Number 7, Carmelo Anthony. 6'6", at forward, number 14. 6'5", at guard, number 3, Josh Hart. 6'10", at guard, number 10, Ben Simmons. 6'10", manning the middle, number 15, Clint Capella. The head coach of your San Antonio Spurs, Greg Popovich. This is your San Antonio Spurs.
Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Minnesota Timberwolves. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Russell Westbrook has passed the great Oscar Robertson for first overall in career triple-doubles. Westbrook says, I just do what you need to do in order to win. My job is to do everything. That's what I do night in and night out, and nobody else does it the same. Simple as that. Kevin, nobody calls a game like you.
David, you are too nice. Thank you so much. And Westbrook, he is incredible. Thank you, David. A moment here now to see the numbers for Karl Anthony Towns.
And suddenly his feel for the three-point shot has left him. It's been a tough go the past 5 games. The percentage from long range not close to what it was earlier, but he's not going to give up on it, and he'll try to get it going here tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's Conley. And for San Antonio, they've got Hart. Anthony out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Griffin in at the small forward. And late in the season, we see playoff teams, Greg, resting their star players. Any excuse for lottery teams doing the same thing?
Not as far as the league is concerned. If they're healthy, what's the goal? Throwing away games is not acceptable.
Edwards can't hit. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Last time they met was in Minnesota, where they beat the Timberwolves.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
Griffin's shot is off. Towns in the corner, all alone. Rebounded by Capella. And here are the Spurs. We're about 1 minute into the first. Right side, Griffin. Pass to Gobert. Edwards kicks to Conley. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Capella against Conley. Gobert can't hit.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
Here's Simmons. Here he goes. And then Simmons slams it in.
And the amazing moves of Simmons. He's just so much fun to watch with the ball in his hand.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Now here's Towns. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Good on the triple.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Pass to Anthony. Outside for Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Diving in. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And when Simmons is taking it strong to the cup, he's looking for a foul. Love this guy's aggressive.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off.
And it's hard to look at Simmons and not get excited about his potential. He's still got a lot of developing to do as a player, and he's ready to put in the work.
And he sinks the second. Here's Conley. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now here's Conley. Here's Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
And Towns, not known for his rim protection, but he's improved in that area recently, challenging and changing more shots.
Outside, Simmons. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
Bounce pass, Conley. Defended by Griffin. Dishes it to Towns. Conley surveying the D. The kick out to Towns. Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And with Towns, Greg, you knew he had the potential for rim defense, and it became a focus for him.
Yeah, and a lot of defense is putting in the effort. Credit Towns for improving in that area. And we'll see if he can take another step defensively.
And so it's Minnesota with it, following the 3-pointer by San Antonio. Towns trying to get open. Gobert the pass to Towns. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Edwards looking it over. Clock at 6. Over Hart.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control. And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Now here's Towns. Bucket is good. Towns has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Well, the body control of Karl Anthony Towns, just a terrific job to take the hit.
And the pass to Hart. Pulls from the top of the key and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Edwards with it and guarded by Capella. Gobert trying to get open. Edwards kicks to Towns. Towns is double. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. San Antonio with the ball. San Antonio leading by 3. Here's Hart. That shot misses. Good work defensively by Conley. Here's Edwards with the drive. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
And the layup is good.
And it could have been a foul call on the shot as well. Capella maintains the focus, though, and finishes.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Minnesota making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. And that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Well, there's a willingness to mix it up on the glass, and that's a big plus for Karl-Anthony Towns.
Hart with it. He picked up 12 points in their last one against Indiana.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
4 on the shot clock. For 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
To the right side. Here's Towns. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
Look at the power Simmons puts behind his drive, making it tough for the defense to stop him.
Pass to Towns. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Simmons. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
A different look now for San Antonio. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Anthony. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Simmons. And a change for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Karl-Anthony Towns.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Westbrook. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Very hard to match the speed of Russell Westbrook. He's got change of speed and blow-by ability.
Conley, the pass to Reid. To the paint. Here's Conley. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
First one falls for him.
What an athletic lineage for Mike Conley. Of course, Mike Sr., triple jump gold medalist at the 92 games. Mike Conley, for over a decade, has been a tremendous NBA player.
And so Mike Conley nails both of them. And so Westbrook will bring it up for San Antonio. 6-point game. Pass to Hart from the arc. Not going to go that time. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Now here's Moore. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Nice D from Griffin.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Griffin's got 3 assists now in this one. And here is Conley. He's coming off a 19-point game against Miami. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Outside Griffin. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
A primary scorer for his team. Griffin also has a knack for drawing fouls on the way up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Griffin.
Injuries have taken a toll on Griffin as he's gotten older, but shouldn't take away from what he's done over the course of his career.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Mike Conley. Both free throws good from Griffin. Timberwolves trail by 11. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now Reed still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Moore. A shot missing. Great D that time from Griffin. Left side, Griffin. Westbrook scanning the floor. Tries a 3. Offensive rebound. Griffin kicks to Hart. Over Reed. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Hart's got 8 points.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Here's Alexander Walker. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And Westbrook, here we go. And finished off by Westbrook.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Moore. Pass to Reed. Over Hart. Reed gets the bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
There's 1:38 left here in the first quarter. Back to Hart. It's tipped. Stolen by Reed. Oh, and here comes Anderson all alone. Griffin with some nice D. Spurs leading by 13. And Griffin, here we go. And then Griffin with the dunk.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Minnesota with the ball after the basket by San Antonio. McDaniels passes to Moore. 6 to shoot. And they'll get another chance. Back to Reed. And it's Anderson atop the key. Takes the 3. And Griffin sends it back.
And how about the timing there? Griffin using that athleticism on the defensive end to block it.
Prince is checked in for Kyle Anderson. .36 seconds left to play here in the first. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Now here's Westbrook. He's guarded closely. Yep, that one goes in there. Westbrook's got 9.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Alexander Walker passes to Moore. Inside. Shot's good by Alexander Walker.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Now the pass to Oladipo. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Taurean Prince is out there with McDaniels. Then it's Naz Reid, and it's Moore in at the 2 spot. Now here's Favors. 8 points his last outing. The wide open look here for Oladipo. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
You got to love the confidence of Victor Oladipo. All he needs is a sliver of daylight off the screen, and he is ready to make you pay.
Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Reid. Moore in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Alexander Walker. A three-pointer, no good. San Antonio leading by 17. Passes it to Favors. Here's Vassell. Oladipo outside. Here's Griffin. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Still, Griffin has insane hops. Close in, can sky over others, helps him to draw fouls.
The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
And the first one at the line is good. Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Alexander Walker. He kicks it to McDaniels. Here's Alexander Walker. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. 4 on the clock. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Second quarter of action, about 1.5 minutes played. And so Graham will bring it up for the Spurs. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Here's Vassell. No points in the game yet for him. 6 on the shot clock. It's deflected.
Taurean Prince has the kind of length and speed to close the gap and send it back. What a block.
Wasted no time on that one. Alexander Walker's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, did he burrow his way in there, and the D just sort of backed off.
Spurs leading by 17. Graham, the pass to Griffin. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Clock at 6. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And Simmons, he's checked in for Blake Griffin. And a change for the Timberwolves. Towns is checked in. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Rebound San Antonio. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, and defensively, boy, did they trust one another. Communicated well and just made it very difficult to get good looks in that one.
You knew they were on a string all night on the defensive end, and it always helps when someone got caught out of position. Help was on the way.
To the middle. Puts it up from 7, and that one hits back iron. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Towns does so many things well on the floor, Doris, but you can't forget about his rebounding.
Right, this guy puts up huge rebounding totals every night. You can pencil him in for double digits every night on the backboards. This guy can anchor your team's rebounding.
Here's Alexander Walker. His last outing, he had 8 points. Pass to Towns. Kick out to Moore. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
What floor awareness from Karl Anthony Towns to be 7 foot and that skilled. How lucky is he?
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Lance Stephenson's checked in for the Spurs. San Antonio leading by 14. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Conley against Graham. There's the triple. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
For San Antonio, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. On the wing, Stevenson. Here's Favors. And a slam dunk by Favors.
If Derek Favors gets deep post position, it's over. He's going to leave, no doubt, on the flush.
Graham against Conley. Stolen by Stevenson. Simmons against Conley. Basket counts. Simmons got 11 points.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
And it's Towns missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Graham surveying the floor. The pass to Vassell. Down low. 5 on the clock. And Simmons slams it in.
And though he loves to keep his teammates involved, Simmons also understands that when he's on a roll, he's got to stay aggressive.
Now here's Conley. Launches a 3. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Graham against Conley. Graham with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Tries yet again. Good on the bucket. And the Spurs lead by 16.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Passes it to Towns. Now Gobert. He's covered by Favors. Now here's Gobert. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Conley gets the bucket.
Well, this second quarter has proven to be a turnaround. This guy looking much more comfortable all of a sudden.
Going inside. Stevenson outside. To the inside. Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And the feel for the game Simmons has, so adept at cashing in on what the D gives him off these pick and rolls.
Here's Edwards. And oh, he just jams it right over Ben Simmons. Wow.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Pass to Favors. Now here's Simmons. Pass to Graham. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. Graham's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Outside Conley. Outside Towns. The 10-footer. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight.
What a quick release on Towns' jumper. That makes it hard to contest.
San Antonio calls timeout. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And then for Minnesota, Reed comes in for Gobert. And it's Kyle Anderson in for Towns. Hart finds Anthony. And here is Capella. Outside Westbrook. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And Capella has run pick and roll so many times, adept at knowing where to cut after the screen.
Westbrook against Conley. Anderson outside. Rebounded by Hart.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Out to the wing. Here's Griffin. A three-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 17. Outside Edwards. The pass to Conley. Lets a floater go. And Capella sends it back. Second chance shot. Reed misses. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for San Antonio. And it's Anthony with the jam.
You know, power and finesse, that is the essence of Carmelo Anthony's offensive brilliance.
Timberwolves have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Conley against Westbrook. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Passes it to Hart. Fires for 3. And no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Westbrook passes to Carmelo. Now Hart. Pass to Anthony. Over Anderson. That one a little long.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Reed kicks to Edwards. From past the arc. "11 feet away. Reed misses. Spurs leading by 17. Here's Hart. Drives to the hoop. Makes it off the glass. Hart's got 10.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here's Conley. He's got 9. Pass to Reed. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
There's the pass to Carmelo. 26 seconds left in the first half. Count the basket.
And the deficit would be bigger if they hadn't been doing such a great job crashing the offensive glass this quarter.
Westbrook against Conley. Here's Reed. They shoot again.
And really, this is the role of Capella, to come out, play that strong defense, and alter as many shots as possible.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Spurs lead by 19. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Pop, what did you think of the pace of your team in the first half?
Well, we've upped the pace. It's what we need to do because we're not as good a defensive team as we used to be, so something's got to give somewhere.
Pop, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 17 points and 2 rebounds. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
And the game plan they went with was very clear. It was centered around scoring inside. Pound that ball inside, pound it in the paint, try to get the high percentage shot. And because of this assertive attitude, they've got the edge where it counts on the scoreboard.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Minnesota?
And one of the main reasons they're down right now is because of their rebounding problems. They're getting outworked, outclassed, not bringing the intensity, not willing to get their hands dirty. They're playing like wimps.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Ben Simmons is out there with Hart. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Griffin in at the small forward. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. And Anthony gets it to go.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Timberwolves trail by 21. Passes to Towns. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Towns has got 12 points in the game.
On the catch and shoot, just so relaxed. Almost looks like Towns is playing a game of horse out there.
Anthony kicks to Simmons. Pass to Hart. Fires the three. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. He's got 13.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Conley with it. Now Anthony defending. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Spurs leading by 22. And it's Simmons penetrating. And then Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he sees it.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Now here's Gobert. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Defended by Griffin. 6 to shoot. Towns wide open. Sinks the triple.
Well, when you see a Karl Anthony Towns who's engaged on the offensive end, he believes he can score from any spot on the floor.
Pass to Hart. Now Anthony. Back to Hart. A three ball. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
He gets it in there.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
And how about the slashing ability of Simmons, really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive mentality.
Outside Conley. His three-pointers off the mark. The Spurs have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Here's Capella. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Now the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
He misses the free throw.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. He's off on the second. Inside, here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Simmons passes to Hart. From deep three-point range, Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight from outside the arc. The rebound by the Spurs. Capella's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And it's Simmons penetrating. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Great initiative from Capella there, seeing an opportunity to score and getting the D to act.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here. That's good from Capella. Good on both. 3rd quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Alexander Walker. Kicks it to Towns. Lets it go from deep. No good that time.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The pass to Simmons. There's the drive, and Simmons slams it in.
Authoritative move by Simmons, throwing it down on the defense.
Moore against Graham. Passes it to Towns. Here's Alexander Walker. Back to Towns. Unloads from 13. A rebound by the Spurs.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And good that time. Oladipo's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Boy, you've got to give Oladipo credit. Even when the defense gets physical, he stays with it, maintains his focus. That's great.
Now here's Towns. He's got 15. Gobert trying to get open. Moore against Graham. No good. Shot missing. Minnesota's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. And there it is for him.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
And the Spurs making a change here. Stevenson's checked in, and a change for the Timberwolves. Prince is checked in. Here's Oladipo, and it's Oladipo with the jam.
Well, there is an athleticism and a vertical that you've got to contend with Victor Oladipo.
Pass to Towns. Here's McDaniels. He's guarded by Stevenson. Shot clock at 6. Shot on the wing. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Graham with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Towns. Over Simmons. And it's Towns missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Simmons against Towns. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Prince wide open. Off target with his 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Prince against Griffin. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Griffin's got 6.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Moore against Simmons. Feeds it to Towns. And he can't stop the run as he misses. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Graham with the bucket.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Towns after the basket by San Antonio.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Now here's Graham after the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Oladipo for 3, connects from 3-point range. He's got 9.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Here's Alexander Walker. He kicks it to Towns, fires the 3, bangs home the trifecta.
Boy, you like to see that kind of competitiveness from Karl Anthony Towns. You know this guy is going to settle the score with a 3 of his own.
Now here's Oladipo. And he drives in. Here's Griffin. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's Alexander Walker. Over Oladipo. No good there with the step-back J.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
The tray. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Over to the left wing. Here's Alexander Walker. Pulls up. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
He's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
And the first one drops.
There are a few things that you love about Victor Oladipo. Number one, the energy and effort he plays with every night. His willingness to carry a load on the offensive end. But more than that, guys, it's the tone and tenor of unselfishness that he sets for this entire group.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Derek Favors checked in for Ben Simmons. Vassell comes in for Devontae Graham. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Lance Stevenson. Now here's Conley. 11 points in the game. Into the lane. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Boy, Mike Conley, the ability to change gears on the drive, that is pretty.
Oladipo finds Westbrook. Here's Vassell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And there's the pass to Westbrook. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Conley. He's got 13. And here's Reed. Out left to the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Moore left side. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket. 1:52 left to play here in the third. Passes it to Favors. Outside Griffin. Outside Westbrook. Puts up a 3. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Moore passes to Reed from 8. The shot off that time. And the Spurs going the other way now. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. And the dunk by Westbrook.
How about the handle of Russell Westbrook? Makes that slash into the defense look easy.
Minnesota shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Now here's Reed. He's covered by Favors. The kick out to Moore. And here's the fast break. And that one's good by Favors.
Very difficult to match up with Favors. I love how under control, under duress he was right there.
Pass to McDaniels. Reed with it. Pass to Conley. The 3. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Oladipo. And McDaniels with the block. Outside Conley. The pass to Anderson. There's the 3. That one no good. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for San Antonio. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll return shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Minnesota, they've got Anderson. Rivers out there with Edwards. Then it's Naz Reid. Anderson dishes to Edwards. To the middle, Garza. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Shot clock at 2. Anderson can't get it to go. And so Griffin will bring it up for San Antonio. Outside Westbrook. Beyond the arc. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Anderson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it. Westbrook kicks to Griffin.
Now the dish to Brown. Can't connect from short range. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Minnesota's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Pass to Reed. Great D that time from Favors. The Spurs shooting a superb 63% from the field. Vassell, the pass to Favors. For 3, Westbrook. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Rivers surveying the D. Reed drills it from outside. Reeves got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Timberwolves. Now Westbrook. Pass to Favors. Now here's Griffin. Outside Westbrook. Brown outside. The kick out to Westbrook. Back to Favors. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Down low. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Reed gets the bucket.
Well, Austin Rivers, not just a scorer. This guy will set you up if you're open.
San Antonio's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Westbrook against Rivers. And Westbrook, here we go. And it's denied. 6 on the shot clock. Vassell, the pass to Favors. Tries again. Minnesota with the rebound. Reeves got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Edwards. Back to Rivers. With the teardrop, and he lays it up and in. Rivers has got his first basket of the night.
Well, you have to respect the touch, and that floater by Austin Rivers, so nice.
Westbrook against Rivers. The pass to Griffin. Puts up a 3. The shot, no good. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Rivers with it. And stolen by Favors. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Brown's got the ball. Passes it to Vassell. Takes a 3. And they recover it. Favors dishes to Brown. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Rivers. And the rejection by Favors.
I think you want to see more of this from Derek Favors. You love to see him be aggressive and try to send shots back.
Rivers against Westbrook. Driving inside.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Rivers against Westbrook. Rivers kicks to Reed. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Pass to Rivers from deep. It's rebounded by Derek Favors. Favors has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. They get it back. Goes back up. Can't get the layup. Minnesota shooting just 34% from the floor. From downtown, the Timberwolves again can't hit. San Antonio's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's Griffin. Good on the shot.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Rivers. And for top high schoolers, Doris, who want to make a salary instead of going to college, there are now quite a few options.
There are, Kevin, and I love it because to me, this is a free market system. So whether you're going overseas, you have the Ignite franchise in the G League. And listen, there may be more options to come, and I think that's a great thing.
Here's Vassell. Pass to Westbrook. Takes it inside. Here's Favors. Missed it, even after all those chances. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Minnesota making some changes. Taurean Prince comes in for Naz Reid. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Edwards. Here's Alexander-Walker. It's Rivers on the wing. They could use a bucket. The shot's good from Alexander-Walker.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Hart finds Graham. The kick out to Brown. Stevenson outside. And it's Favors that time on the assist from Stevenson.
Well, we know this. Derek Favors is terrific, rolling hard after setting the pick. This guy is a terrific screen and roll player.
And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Now here's Graham. There's the pass to Hart. And here's Favors. And he banks in the layup. Favors has got 6 points in the quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Garza, he's covered by Brown. Back to Rivers. Shoots the three. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 5 rebounds tonight. They swipe it to the paint, and he dunks it down.
Well, fast off his feet and up at the rim in a hurry. Taurean Prince with an easy one.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Michael Conley.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
The Spurs making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. And so Graham will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Prince against Simmons. Passes it to Hart. Down low. Here's Brown. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
The Timberwolves shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Here's Alexander-Walker. Prince outside. Rivers against Simmons. And stolen by Graham. Outside, Simmons. And there's the drive. 2 points. That one goes. Simmons got 27.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Prince, the pass to Alexander-Walker. Back to Prince. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Alexander Walker. Graham defending. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. San Antonio's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Stevenson with a clean look. Off target from three-point range. Minnesota shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. McDaniels passes to Alexander Walker. To the left wing. Back to Prince. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Alexander Walker. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. The Timberwolves again can't hit. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum. And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And the Timberwolves with possession here, following the bucket by the Spurs. Here's Alexander Walker. Graham defending. To the middle. Pass to Rivers. Over Hart. They get it back. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for San Antonio.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you have to love the effort this team plays with night in and night out, win after win this year, and they have earned it. Tonight will make it 62 wins on the year for them.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for
Ben Simmons.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And Simmons slams it in.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Here's Alexander Walker, following the bucket by the Spurs. Rebounded by Hart. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Graham from outside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Victor, you guys have been pushing the tempo, looking to get out and run, and it's working. Has that been a focus of late?
We figured out that we got to play fast and we got to play high tempo no matter what happens, and we got to stay together. So we got to just continue to keep working.
Well, you certainly hit them first tonight, Victor. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.